Hey, coaches, Mark Molinari here with Coach Tactics, and going to get started today with creating our practice scripts. We call that assigning practice scripts. So helping you guys get started with 7-on-7, inside run, team, low red zone, high red zone, whatever it is that you guys want to be working on. All great teams script things, and that's really what Coach Tactics is here to help you do and try to make things more efficient for your team and your program. So let's get started. Remember, we talked about working in the weekly game plan, and that's where we're going to spend a lot of our time. I'm going to hit the hamburger here to make sure we use as much space as possible. We have our previously scheduled games. Just as a reminder, when I click on the game, if I was to start here, I would start working on the call sheet. We're not ready for the call sheet yet. We're really ready for work on Monday's practice. As soon as I click on Monday's practice, here comes practice scripts, and we're going to go ahead and get started here, and we're going to do an inside run. So click here to get started. Here is our assigned scripts. We have some things, we can move some things around. However you move this state will stay, okay? Down here, just want to direct your eyes to these areas here. We can move things around and we can collapse these as well. Here are our data fields. We're going to really use these. This is where the power of Coach Tactics comes in filtering plays that we're going to be looking for. I'd also encourage you to collapse the plays so that we can get these down and start to see the plays a little bit more cleaner on a line. All right, by default, your number one practice script will come up. So you should only have two: practice script and call sheet. If you have created inside run 7-on-7, okay, and you're a new user to Coach Tactics, I would really suggest that you just have one practice script and we rename it. So let's get started with that. I've got my template down here. I'm going to name this inside run. Okay, versus Westfield, and I was going to date it. And this is going to be on 8/4. And we will save that forever. You can also see that up there as well in this area. And let's save. Okay, let's start filtering things out. First thing I want to do is we're going to do some inside run. And I'm going to go here and I want to select our A-gap power and our regular power. And I'm going to click on the filter button. And now you can see here that I've got this down to 19 items. Okay, if I was to clear these, you'll see that I have at the very bottom of the page, I have 158 items. And this is really where we start to get in the power of filtering things down. So again, I can select multiple here, multiple concepts, click on filter, and there they are. Okay, the way that you select these is the way they're going to go in. You can filter by going up and down here, the left and the right hash. So I'm going to start putting in a few left hash plays, a couple right hash plays. Okay, I can select multiple plays here. Okay, it will not allow you to add a text 2 times. Okay, you cannot add the same play. So we're not going to be repeating plays in there. That kind of prevents you from doing that. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and put these in here. This is going to be a 12 scripts. Okay, and let's see if we can grab 2 more plays here. And there it goes. We're going to go ahead and click on update. My set inside run is there, and I feel really good about that. I'm ready to do my 7-on-7. So we're going to create new. We're going to save this right here, and we're going to call this 7v7 versus Westfield. And that's going to be on 8/4 as well. Your naming is important to you. I'm going to clear my filters, and now I'm going to just change this to run, or to pass, I'm sorry. Okay, and we're going to do concepts. I'm going to leave that down right now. I'm going to go down here just to show you a few other things. These say multi-personnel. I want to go ahead and do in my light personnel and my base personnel. Let's go ahead and click on filter. Okay, that's going to get me down to, let's see here, 69 items. And then let's start to look at some of the concepts as well that we're going to be looking at. And I'm going to go ahead and put a couple sprint passes in here. And we'll put a couple bootlegs and 3-step. We'll click on filter. Again, I'm clearing this down. I got it down to 50 items. If I had the name of the team I was playing against, that would be underneath here, underneath situations. Again, want you guys to really, really get used to using these filters. And now this is for the week, and now I have the 17 plays I'm looking for. Filtering is what the relational database is all about. Again, I can have these going left to right, and I'm actually going to grab all these by clicking on the arrow here, and I'm going to put these in here left to right. Okay, you'll see that the plays came in here. If I felt like I didn't want a play, I can click on one play here and click the minus button, and that will remove the play. Okay. We can move plays up and down. I don't know that you have to do this here. When we get to the next step and we're putting it on the sheet, there's a few more things that we can do, and I'm looking forward to showing you guys that in the next video. Let's go ahead and save this. Okay, now we have our inside run, our 7-on-7, and then we would do the same thing for team. We'll go ahead and click new, click yes, click on team, and first Westfield, and it would go through that same process. Okay, and we're going to clear the filter, and then we would select the things. What's great about this is these are all going to be saved underneath our one. If we wanted to go back and change that later in the day, I could recall this and maybe get rid of a play or add a play that we wanted to it. Now I'm adding plays. These are all going to be saved in here. Okay, I'm not going to do the team. I think you guys got a feel for it. I'm going to go ahead and click on it, click on update. We're going to go back to our weekly game plan. I'm going to look at my Westfield Tigers. Let's click on a Monday, and you can see my 7-on-7 and my inside run is there. Okay, really, really powerful. Looking forward to showing you guys how to put these on a sheet. We have multiple ways to create our practice scripts, but that really gives you a good picture of what assigning scripts is about with Coach Tactix. As always, reach out to us at coachtactix.com, and looking forward to working with you guys in the future.